What happens when Britain's most beloved silent comedian walks into a restaurant? Pure dining disaster magic. If you're hungry for laughs and ready to see how not to behave in public eateries, smash that subscribe button because Mr. Bean's restaurant adventures will leave you in stitches. Hit that notification bell too. You don't want to miss any of Bean's culinary chaos. Welcome back to the channel, comedy lovers. Today we're serving up Mr. Bean's most hilarious restaurant disasters that prove dining etiquette is completely optional when you're a comedy genius. From fancy French bistros to simple cafés, Bean turns every meal into a masterclass of mayhem. So grab your napkins and prepare for some serious food fun. Let's start with Bean's most legendary dining disaster, his adventure at an upscale French restaurant. Watch as Bean proves that fine dining and his unique logic create the perfect recipe for absolute chaos. But the real comedy begins when Bean encounters French cuisine for the first time. Spoiler alert, snails were not meant to be handled this way. Just when you think it can't get any worse, Bean discovers the art of wine tasting. Let's just say his palate is unique. And this is just the appetizer. Wait until you see what Bean does when he tries to be helpful to other diners. But first, let me tell you what's coming next. Bean versus fast food will blow your mind. Now let's watch Bean tackle the world of fast food, because apparently even simple ordering can become rocket science when you're Mr. Bean. From burger joints to coffee shops, Bean proves that quick service and his thought process don't mix well. Watch as Bean turns a simple hamburger order into an engineering challenge that would confuse NASA scientists. But the real magic happens when Bean encounters self-service machines. Technology meets chaos in the most hilarious way possible. And just wait until you see his creative solution to eating a burger. Gordon Ramsay would have nightmares about this technique. You think fast food is complicated? Wait until Bean tries to handle formal dining etiquette at a wedding. Speaking of formal occasions, let's witness Bean's approach to wedding receptions, where his unique table manners turn celebration dinners into comedy gold. Watch as Bean proves that wedding etiquette and his logic exist in parallel universes. From salad courses to main dishes, Bean treats every course like a puzzle that needs solving in the most unconventional way possible. But the real show begins when Bean encounters the wedding cake ceremony. Let's just say traditions were meant to be creatively interpreted. And don't even get me started on his dancing moves at the reception. The other guests won't know whether to laugh or call security. Think wedding chaos is peak Bean behavior? Just wait until you see what happens when he tries to cook for himself. Now let's peek into Bean's own kitchen where he proves that cooking shows have been doing it wrong all along. Watch as simple recipes become engineering challenges that would baffle rocket scientists. From boiling water to making sandwiches, Bean has invented cooking methods that defy every law of physics and common sense. But the real masterpiece happens when Bean tries to prepare a fancy dinner for guests. Martha Stewart could never imagine these creative cooking techniques. And his approach to kitchen cleanup? Let's just say it's as unconventional as his cooking methods. You thought home cooking was chaotic? Wait until you see Bean trying to eat on the go. Let's take Bean outside for some fresh air dining, because apparently indoor chaos wasn't enough. Watch as Bean transforms peaceful picnics into laugh-out-loud adventures that redefine outdoor dining. From setting up the perfect picnic spot to battling aggressive wildlife for his sandwich, Bean proves that nature and his logic create the perfect storm of comedy. But the real entertainment begins when Bean encounters outdoor barbecue grills. Fire safety rules clearly don't apply in Bean's universe. And his creative solutions to eating without proper utensils? Pure genius wrapped in absolute madness. Think outdoor dining is Bean's final frontier? Not quite. Wait until you see his adventures with food delivery. In the modern world of food delivery, Bean has found new ways to turn simple takeaway orders into epic adventures. Watch as he proves that even having food brought to your door can become a masterclass in confusion. From answering the delivery person's questions to figuring out how to open takeaway containers, Bean treats every delivery like solving a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. But the real comedy gold happens when Bean tries to recreate restaurant atmosphere at home with his takeaway meal, complete with his own unique dining ambience. And his method of reheating leftovers? Let's just say microwave manufacturers never anticipated Bean's creative approaches. We've saved the absolute best restaurant disaster for last, Bean's most legendary dining moment that still makes us cry with laughter. And now for the grand finale, Bean's most epic restaurant moment that perfectly captures why he's the undisputed king of dining disasters. This legendary scene combines everything we love about Bean's approach to food and restaurants. Watch as Bean takes everything you thought you knew about proper dining etiquette and throws it completely out the window in the most hilarious way possible. This final moment proves that Bean doesn't just eat food, he creates edible entertainment that turns every meal into a comedy masterpiece. And there you have it, Bean's complete guide to how not to behave in restaurants, but somehow making it absolutely unforgettable. But wait, before we roll the credits, there's one last, unexpected course on today's menu. What if I told you that some of Bean's most side-splitting restaurant disasters weren't even planned? That's right. These moments were pure, accidental chaos, born in the middle of filming and somehow even funnier than the scripted scenes. Picture this, Bean's supposed to calmly take a sip of water, but the glass slips, ice cubes fly across the table, and a poor waiter gets an impromptu cold shower. The crew froze for a second, then burst out laughing so hard, they decided to keep it in the final cut. All the time Bean was rehearsing with a plate of spaghetti, only to accidentally launch it straight into the lap of an unsuspecting extra. That extra's shocked reaction? 100% real, and it made the scene 10 times funnier. And let's not forget the chair incident. Halfway through filming a quiet dinner scene, Bean sits down, the chair leg snaps, and he collapses like a sack of potatoes. No stuntman, no special effects, just pure Bean magic. These behind-the-scenes bloopers prove one thing. With Mr. Bean, the comedy never ends when the director yells cut. In fact, sometimes, that's exactly when the real show begins. There you have it, folks. Mr. Bean's most hilarious restaurant disasters that prove dining out will never be boring when Bean's around. If these food fiascos made you hungry for more laughs, imagine what other Bean adventures are waiting for you on this channel. Smash that like button if Bean's dining disasters brightened your day. Drop a comment telling us which restaurant moment made you laugh the hardest. And don't forget to subscribe for more side-splitting Bean compilations. Until next time, remember, in Bean's world, every meal is an adventure and every restaurant is a comedy stage.